Alright, we got a 2005 Honda Accord, 4-door, 4-cylinder, probably it's the same for a 6-cylinder. The problem here is the outer tie rod. The tie rod meets up to this bolt here, and from here all the way onto the back is the inner tie rod. Now I only bought the replacement for the outer tie rod and the Moog replacement here. This is the part number for that, the tie rod, the outer one. We got a piece that's exactly the same shape, same divots here for if this piece was frozen into place, stuck in place. The only difference is that you see here on top of where the ball joint is, you've got an insert for a grease fitting, which the kit also comes with. So in order to see, but take a look here. You got the cotter pin, brand new, grease fitting, and a new. That's this bolt here is the. I want to say the bolt that goes back here. Yeah, it looks to be. The castle bolt is also included in the kit here. Yep. So, first step is you're going to remove the wheel. Jack up the car, remove the wheel, put it on a jack stand, and keep it the way I am. But you know, that's me. So there's a bolt down here by the ball joint. If you have a cotter pin and the proper bolt, which I don't have a castle bolt, I have a regular bolt. I didn't put that there, it was like that already. You remove the cotter pin, and you're going to be using a 17 millimeter. I'm using a 12 point. 6 point is better. Less chances of rounding off the bolt. Put in a 17 and you loosen this. And at this point, I'll show you. When you're loosening it, you're going to want to just bring it down all the way to where the bolt and the nut are flush. It's completely flat. And you want to do that because if you don't have a proper tool, which is like a ball joint separator, it's a fork that would essentially pry in through here, and you would bang the back of that bar so that it can jimmy this up. Then you can use a hammer or a mallet, like I'm using. And mine's already loose, because I already have this all ready to go. But you would just hit it right there, and it would pop right up. And a few bangs should get it out of place. Now, before you take it out, this is a mistake I found out that I was doing. This is YouTube. There wasn't any great YouTube videos explaining this part, so this is why I'm doing the video. You're not supposed to take this out before loosening this nut over here. Reason being is that it's just gonna keep turning on you and turning, and that's not gonna help you out. So you leave it loose in there, so it's loose in place. You have to grab a wrench for this bolt. Now I don't know the size, but based on this tool here, let's see if this goes right in. Yep. Based on this tool, it's just past it's one line past the 1 inch. That seems to be the measurement that fits this nut perfectly. So you go ahead and you loosen that, and the way that you turn the wrench is away from the driver's seat, essentially. I'm on the driver's side. So you'll be turning this entire wrench downward, away from the driver's, or towards the engine, towards the transmission, however it makes sense to you. Once that's loose, then you just snug it right back to where it would meet the outer tie rod. But you don't tighten it, just snug. You let that be. Come back to the ball joint castle nut. Completely remove it. I don't care if I lose it because the new kit comes with one, proper one at least. So you grab this, pull it up, and you can start unscrewing this by hand. At this point you don't need any more tools, you just start taking this noodle looking piece out. And it's almost out. Great, so there you have it. Alright, now the installation part. So here's the problem. That's the ball joint is broken. I'm trying to hold it. I'll show you at the same time. It's way too much play. That should not be like that. The brand new one in comparison, I can't move. It's pretty dang hard. But this one is totally shot. So that's the difference. As you can see, same part. This one actually looks a little beefier, which is nice. The boot on this one is bigger as well. And I believe that the purpose of the boot difference is so that with the grease fitting, you go ahead and put a grease gun on it. You have the space needed to push out the old grease and make way for the new one. But I could be wrong. First time doing this, so alright. Now you might be wondering if I'm going to replace that bolt with the new one. No, because that dictates the alignment. You know, how many turns into this bolt this nut is determines the alignment. This is pretty loose too, actually. I wonder if that should be like that. It's probably broken, actually. I think this, this might be fine. I don't know, I'll have to YouTube it later, I don't know. Whatever. Alright, wait a second. So yeah, so I'm going to replace that bolt because it's going to throw off the alignment. I don't have a measuring tape with me, so I'm not going to take the time to figure that out. And I'm in a rush, I'm going to go work on a car. I'm going to do something. Just start threading this by hand. There you go. We're almost there. Almost there. And at this point, just be mindful that if you start spin it too much, it's gonna turn the whole bolt. So in that case, one turn outward. So it was like this, and at this point, the whole nut starts moving. I actually might just leave it like that. So I'll just turn it more this way. I need this to line up with the hole there. So let's keep turning it. Might throw off the alignment a little bit, I guess. It is what it is. So all I need is this nut to fall into place. And what I'm going to do that is I'm just going to bang it out a little bit. There you go. Boom. So that falls down into place. Nut sticks out from the bottom, sort of.